Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Triple B's broadcast with special guest David Greenblatt. Diamante. Are you ready? Because the live stream starts now. Yeah, that was a bit whack. Yo, for the eagle-eyed people, yeah, I want you to look. And I want you to think, why is this not the real David Greenblatt? What is the indication that it's not the real David Greenblatt? Can you spot it? Okay, I'm going to start with some comments, man. Now, this is the first time I've used like my PC, and it's been a nightmare, man. The StreamYard is so whack. Some options are not available in iPad. It's been hard to upload images. I had a good show ready, but, you look very fruity. Thank you. So does David Greenblatt. Mel Dixon, what's up? Mel Dixon in the house. Boom, boom, boom. End of. What's up, Triple B? I'm okay, man. Actually, I'm really hungover, to be honest with you, because I got my drink on yesterday. Yeah, I got my drink on. And then I watched the Trevor Bryan, Daniel, the behemoth, burly buck Dubois. Yeah, and it was so whack. Right. Let's have a look here. What we got. Jimmy Savile, is that you? Blood clot? No, man. It's David Greenblatt, bro. What are you talking about? Wayne Martino, what's up, my brother? Your nose is too small. Yes, that's not bad, but that's not the only sign. That's not the only sign, man. Let's see. Did anybody watch the Dubois fight last night? Man, it was whack, man. Yeah, I've got my girl, Missy Rara, one of my few female subscribers. Now, boxing is not really a female sport, although Sky Sports and DAZN want to pretend it is. But I look at my data, and it's 95% of my subscribers are male. Triple B dressed up for us tonight. Yeah, man. I'm starting to feel the David Greenblatt look, man. I might dress like this normally, man. Go to the club, go to the pub, try and see if I can pick up women. Because I got to tell you, man, if you talk about Greenblatt, you got to talk about oil drilling. And if you talk about oil drilling, it's how successful are you as an oil driller. Now, did any of you notice this? Can you see that picture? Yeah? Okay, we got my man Wayne Martino, the star of TV. That's right. David Greenblatt would not wear this, would he? Yeah, this is a crucifix. This is like, the vampires, when you show them this, they go, ah! Yeah, and they drop dead. So if you showed it to Greenblatt, ah! He'd be like, ah! Drop, man. Drop dead. By the way, yeah, you know what? I hope people got adverts, and I hope people can hear me all right, because this is my first one on the old PC. My PC's whack. I couldn't print out the pictures I wanted. Yeah. I struggled, and I was hungover yesterday. I got my drink on. I watched the Trevor Bryan, Daniel, the huge burly behemoth buck KO. It was just pathetic, man. It was pathetic, man. My boy U10, you said you live in Brick Lane. That's Calm N22. I don't know where that is. What part of London is that, blood? You tell me, man. Greenblatt flavors are tough. Yeah, he does. But let me tell you, man, when I show you some pictures of Greenblatt's woman, you're going to want to go to the dark side too, blood. Anthony Joshua, A-Gay comes a lot on my channel. Blood clot, this is better than Tyrone Booth live. Tyrone Booth's, like I said, I'm a big fan. He changed the narrative. I hate that word, but he changed the bants. But yeah, he's got a bit dry, blood. He's got a bit dry, man. U10, not far from Hackney. I'm sorry to hear that, bruv. Huh? No? Yeah, that's hard, man. That's hard, man. My boy, Don Diddy. I haven't heard from Don Diddy. Don Diddy, what's up, brother? You look like a 70s Bond villain, bro. What was that, the one in Jamaica? He goes to Jamaica and he does. James Bond has done some oil drilling. Check out the one he goes in Jamaica. I can't remember. It's something to do about devils, man. Something to do about devils. I'm going to ask a few questions. So I wrote something down. Right. Shall I expose the YB, Miles Crouch Anderson fully? I've asked this on my channel. It's overwhelming, yes. But what happens, right, if he loses his job? Is that bad? Am I out of order if he loses his channel or his job? So tell me what you think about that. This interface is not as easy to use as the other one, man. Live and Let Die. That's correct. That was the film when there's juju or voodoo, and they put spells on James Bond, and James Bond does some oil drilling. He also did some oil drilling in the film with Ivan Drago and what's his name, Grace Jones, or maybe that was Ivan Drago that did the oil drilling. I forget. I don't know why people are into oil drilling, but as I said, if you're going to go for oil drilling, yeah, Diamante, check it out. Get some of the best pum pum. That is some serious cafe latte. And I'm going to show you in a minute. I've got my boy Box Viral. Quality outfit. This is how I dress every day, man. This is the green black way, man. You know? This is how you pick up cafe latte women, bro. Pierce Brosnan. I oil drilled Haley Berry. Thank you. You know, I mean, James Bond does a lot of oil drilling. He drills a lot of things. I think he's done rice drilling. I think he does curry drilling. I think he's done oil drilling. But mainly he likes white women, like Triple B. I mean, green black. Shalom looked like a tool getting exposed. Yeah, did you see my video? It was a short. He goes, this guy, I don't know who it is. He's clever, man. He films Shalom Ben Shalom going, he goes, yeah, I'll interview you for the channel, but no Dazen, no AJ, no Probellum, and no something else. Eddie Hearn, no Eddie Hearn. I mean, we all know that's how the game works, but it's nice to see it, man. Who put this 28-year-old guy in charge? He's a plant. He's here to take control of boxing because he loves the elitists, man. That's a great comment. Pierce Brosnan, Bonds drill don't discriminate. Yeah, he put it everywhere, man. Yeah. Okay, my boy TTT. You have to get pegged by one Katie Taylor or Ebony the walking STD bitch. No, man, I ain't into that shit. Talking of female boxing though, did you see Lauren Price? I had the misfortune of wasting my time seeing that thing. She is so butch. She got like muscles like this. She looked like she got a square jaw than Brad Pitt. She got muscles like, it looked like Matthew Hilton boxing. Matthew Hilton boxing, if you remember him, a great boxer. But he went crazy because of the drink, man. But yeah, Matthew Hilton it looks like Lauren Price with a resting bitch Lebian face. It was so bad. It was tragic, man. It was tragic. Okay, we got my girl Missy Rara in the house. Thank you for coming. I know you missed the last one. It was a random thing. Goldman Sachs employees on Hello Money, yet he e-begging, scamming if he needs the dollar. That's right. Now, I've done some research. So Miles Crouch Anderson, a.k.a. the YB, has been at Goldman Sachs for over 5 years. Yeah. And he's a data analyst. A data analyst for Goldman Sachs earns about 90 grand a year average salary. And he's still on YouTube pretending to be someone. Oh, I'm on Universal Credit. Oh, please give me some money. Oh, do the YB's coin. La, la, la. And he bought a channel. I'm going to expose him. I'm sick of this fraud, bro, because he disrespected Sam Taylor. And sorry, he disrespected Sam Stroller. And if you do that, you get found out, bro. My boy Pierce Brosnan, Triple E about to bring down Goldman Sachs. Yeah, I'm going to release a video Forget about them. A-Gay is in the house again. Okay, my boy Daniel D. Linton. Brother, I haven't seen him before. Welcome. Swear down, trust me. And you will see it. I've done another video about him anyway, early on. And I crossed the name out. I didn't dox him. Right? I didn't dox that boy at all. But he got himself and maybe his fans to demonetize the video. So he's up the stakes. Also, he's scamming people. He's lying. He's bought fake subs. I can't deal with that, man. Because David Greenblatt is a man of integrity. Yeah, my girl, miss you, rah again. Yeah, I saw that. What the fuck, Ben Shalom dictating what question goes. Apparently, this is normal behavior. You know, they allege in the press and how it works. But it's good to have it exposed. You see, nothing you see in interviews, right, in the press is real. You're told you can talk about this, you can't talk about this, and they'll decide to crucify you one day, decide to bore you up another day, except one person, the Triple B. I'm the only person, no, I'm joking, but I'm the only person who's called out Alejandra Ayala, yeah, and the treatment of her. Am I not? Am I not? I'm society's reject. How's your back? Let me tell you, man, this is not the first time my back was injured, right? I was in Vietnam, yeah, for 8 tours. 8 tours. I had injuries. I was in the tunnels of Cu Chi. I was in the World Trade Center #1. I rescued 10 guys before it collapsed, yeah, with a bad back, right? And I lost a whole arm in a previous motorcycle crash. The arm came off. I can't really touch it because it came off 3 days later. 3 days later, I'm commentating on a Brooklyn Nets game. I don't like to talk about myself. It's not about me. It's about the fans. Yeah, it's just about the fans, like Ricky Hatton. This is just laughing, but Alex Bellotti is not. I like him. Comments a lot on my channel. He's a funny guy, man. A bit of rice drilling in Vietnam. Everyone was doing rice drilling, bro. It wasn't always. What's the word? You know, it wasn't. You know, the girls didn't always agree to it, but it was a lot of rice drilling. But David Greenblatt was not like that. I was too busy fighting the Kong. And then my boy again, Pierce Brosnan. What did Diamante's dreads smell like? Like shit. But I still got nice women. Check this out, right? This is a treat for the oil drillers tonight. This is gonna send the oil drillers crazy. Now, I was gonna put this as an image to put up, but unfortunately, you know, the software is bad. My PC is bad. Anyway, check this out. See that? That's enough to turn any man into an oil driller and grow dreads. And it's not for me necessarily. But look at her. She ain't bad. I'd get her to straighten her hair. Yeah. And she probably like when I don't want to speculate and I don't like to talk about intercourse. But, you know, I bet David Diamante goes, call me Massa. Call me Massa. Yeah, and then he smashes her, innit? But, yeah, you know. I mean, anyone can be tempted by a bit of pom-pom like this. See that? Right? My boy, Bang Daddy Paddy. The interface is whack here, by the way. Not dark enough, but I bet Sam Stroller would like to get onto this thread when he's hitting it. Sam is the top and the bottom. But I'm not. Triple V ain't brown enough for him. No doubt. Okay, I got my boy. And I have him hold from Daniel D. Linton in the house. I think you were on the last one. Yeah, she's a pretty woman. Yeah, she's great. And I mean, it's up to you. She's more of a cafe latte. She ain't really oil drilling. It's more like Starbucks drilling, you know? It's a cafe latte type drilling situation. And you find a latte and you drill that. Yeah. And that's what Greenblatt's been doing. And you know what? I got to respect him. Oh, wait. Wait. My boy here. Boom, boom. Everybody says, yay. I I hadn't done yayo for 1 year, and I haven't done it properly, like regularly, for like 3 years, man. It destroys you. But my boy Builder Kill has given me before a super chat. Enough love, no homo, no homo. And do you like the yayo, Bill? Do you like the yayo? I'm away from it, bruv. Right. We got my boy Paulie B. I've had Paulie B is a good man. He's funny, man. I don't know where he's from. Tell me, bro. Big 4x4 forehead that chicks, but we'll still hit it. Yeah, a lot of mixed race women have like real big foreheads. You know, Beyonce, Hailey Berry. And they're not really a forehead; they're a 5 head. You know, so they've got one extra head. But you know, I put up with that, man. What's the expression? Don't stoke the mantle place when you don't stoke whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Don't look at the mantle place by stoking the fire. But I don't believe that, man. You gotta have a pretty face, man. Forget about it, man. My boy Alex Bellotti, David, can you buy some fake weed now, Rasta Club? Boom, bro. I speak to you. Yeah? Hit me up with a PM. I see what I can do for you, bro. I've got bare links, man. I used to be a bouncer in Baltimore. I'm 6'9". No one messes with me. I'm an oil driller. Yeah? Yeah? I got lots of lies. I'm going to expose this piece of shit, man. Badly. Pull a team 5 head. It's true. People they ain't got a 4 head. They got a 5 head, bruv. Yeah? My boy, again, Builder Kill, enough respect. He's giving me a couple of super chats. What can you say, man? I think it was, I know TS Boxing's not here, but he brought my virginity in a super chat area. You know, I don't make no money from this. Yeah, I put together all my videos, right? How many I had videos, and the money that I got paid. You know how much I got paid? £1 a video on YouTube. £1. Now, obviously, there was a period where nothing was monetized, right? So now I'm probably earning, I think I earn £7 a day if I'm, if I'm lucky. So the super chats are much appreciated. Builder Kill likes to get his greens on. I used to really enjoy greens. When I was young, it made me go a bit nuts, man. Paranoid, right? And then, by the way, I don't agree with this. I tell you, I don't do this anymore, but I put on, like, YouPorn it was at the time, and I'd jack off. I feel really guilty. I pray for forgiveness, but I'm different now. I don't watch the porn. I haven't done greens for 7 months, so just drink, but drink. Okay, Lee talks boxing, my boys. I get my yayo from Bookies. Yeah, well, don't get your skag off him because he used it for himself, man. I like slagging off Steve Bunce. He's a piece of shit, man. I told you about the biros. He put 5 biros inside 5 batty holes of Ugandan hookers. Yeah? He took Polaroids. I've heard this from people who were there. You understand me? It's not. People think, oh, it's obviously made up. No, it's not, man. No, it's not. My boy wants Great Britain. Good sea blood. I got everyone here. David Diamante loves LSD. Listen, man. You know, Diamante is just in a world of his own. He claimed he taught the guy from Metallica how to play guitar and whatnot. He claimed he was in 9/11. He claimed he was the baddest bouncer in Baltimore, and he's 6'9". I'm going to expose this idiot. Needs exposing, man. Okay, someone new. Let's get Inga Master. Call me a whale, slim, gorgeous looking woman. I'm going to sue you all. I don't get it, man. But she white. You got a chance, man. Yeah, every black man will take you home. Don't worry about that, homeboy. This is an important. Should be my favorite wig today. It's not a wig, man. This is David Greenblatt, blood. Spider Rico, yes, Spider Rico. How's your back after the motorcycle accident? I almost died. I didn't know when I was going to walk again. You know, the doctors said they'd never seen anything like it. It was a miracle. 3 days later, I was walking, talking. Yeah. And I was making love to my cafe latte queen. Would you know about that? But it wasn't as bad as the 2018 crash when I lost an arm and they sewed it back on 3 days later. I'm commentating on the Brooklyn Nets. That's what a woman like that will do for you, man. She'll get your wood on. Miles Bucket. Hello, Triple. I'm sorry for betraying. Please don't expose me for being a bottom and lying to my fans about my wealth. You're gonna have to do a lot better than that, bro. If you super chat me $5,000, I will rethink things. But otherwise, you're getting sparked up, blood. £7 a day from the YouTube. That's job seekers. That's off job. Yeah, it's whacker. I know what it's like to be, in a sweatshop. Like I said, I worked it out. I got £1 per video. I've done 320 videos. I got 320 quid, yo. I spend maybe 2 hours a day, on doing videos. I must earn, like I said, per hour. What is it? If I earn £7 a day, I must earn $3.50 an hour, and that's not bad. That's like a sweatshop manager. So I'm going up in the world, man. Simon the Catmull, who's Sam Stroll? Come on, man. Everybody knows who Sam Stroll, the legend, is, man. He is the initiator of hashtag LGBT boxing fans. He loves brown men. He loves Ryan Garcia. Come on, man. Check him out, bro. My boy Lee Talks. I love Lee Talks boxing. No homo. Sam Stroll is straight in the YB, for sure, man. You know what? I watched the video and he started to reveal his face. You know why? Because he knows. So I've been in his live chats and I said, you're Mars Crouch Anderson. You work for Goldman Sachs, the vampire squid. You take the vampire aubergine in your battle. Let me tell you about Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs does nothing. There's no services of any use, no products. Yeah. What they do is get their sickening tentacles into a company and suck all the money out, man. Yeah? It's a disgusting place to work. You know about that. Sean Barker, I'm only saying hi because I ain't seen you. Hi, Sean. YB talks about, I don't know what he's saying, good game. He talks about femdom bondage all the time. Yeah. Sorry, that's the next message. Yeah, because he's exceptionally creepy. Yeah? He's like John Dennon. He's in the John Dennon, the boxing news guy who talks about women in boxing all the time, but he won't mention Alejandro Ayala. No. Yeah? And every payday, he goes into dungeon and Mrs. whatever, she's probably black woman, a big muscle, strong black woman. It's the time, isn't it, John? Yes, it is, man. And she smashes him, puts him on a lead, and does a brown shower, a yellow shower. There's a lot of messages. I really appreciate it. Peeps, hit the like button like a cokehead. Yeah, like Oscar De La Hoya, man. Hit that bag, man. And that isn't a speed bag. That's someone's balls. Yeah, please do that, man. Hit the like. Come on. I mean, I need some help here. Macedon. David, green, black. You cut off your dreads, blood. Are they sticking cigars in your body? Some people said that David Greenblatt's dreads are a fake. I don't know about that. They must stank, though. He got a cigar shop in Brooklyn, and he was always putting up like crybaby messages. Oh, I was addicted to drink and drugs and this, that, and the other. And oh, I'm 28 years sober now, and I've got my cafe latte oil driller and whatever, man. Forget about it, man. Yeah, so Missy Rose, Tripoli, please expose any other YouTube people you know that are scamming the people and begging, and people are falling for the chatter about need money. That's right. I don't need money, but I'd like to, even this thing, StreamYard, which is whack, costs $25 a month. And my outfits, they're not easy, but I'm not begging for money. It's pathetic. I don't need the money. YB certainly don't need the money. I'm not earning 90 grand a year. Yeah? I'm earning an average wage, bro. I was rich, but I'm not rich now. And the problem is, it's a lie. The begging, the e-begging. Yeah, he needs to be exposed. A lot of people have said, you got to expose that guy. I feel bad. I don't want to ruin his life on that, but it's him. He's put himself in this position, man. Okay, new guy. Faisal Iqbal, what's up, my brother? Peace in the Middle East. Triple is keeping it real against elitist ultra babes. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad you see it. It's great to have some respect from your community. You got to expose these people because they're wrong-uns, man. Same guy, my boy says, when are you exposing the white bitch? Next week. But I said that about Adam Smith. I got to do Adam Smith video as well. There's nothing that exciting about the Adam Smith video. He didn't kidnap Madeleine McCann. I have no knowledge of noncery, but I will tell you how he got the job, how he got other people fired, how he manipulated people, how he got to be top of boxing, why he brought in Ben Shalom into the Sky Sports thing. So it's a bit bland. It's not super interesting. Oh wait, I think I've got. Wait, what I got here? Lee Talks boxing £2. Sonny Edwards is the goal. Thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate that, bro. That's £2. That's paid for an hour of my work, bro. I mean, that's beautiful. Sonny Edwards is the goal. A lot of people say Sonny Edwards is the white version of Muhammad Ali, and I'm not going to disrespect that. He's a good-looking guy. He's got a beautiful super middleweight girlfriend. Yeah. He's got great taste in clothes. I mean, I can't be a hater, man. I can't be a hater. Marco Gumbo, shalom, brother. How are you, my bro? I like serial killer chat. I love serial killers. We all do in some ways. I mean, it used to freak me out and terrify me. I watched Silence of the Lambs when I was young, and I was scared that I would suddenly become like, one of those freaks. But John Wayne Gacy, he killed mostly kids. Who's the John Wayne Gacy? It's got to be out of two people: Barry Hearn, or Adam Smith. That's all I can say. I can't say any more, man. Oh, sorry. Respect, brother. Keep it the context. Good on the roof. I appreciate it, bro. You got to expose these idiots. And most people want to make money for their YouTube channel, and they don't want to step on people's toes. And that's cowardly. This is a hobby. I just want to cover costs, but I'm not. You know what? And then they censor you so much on the mainstream media channels. So it's sick. Anyway, just quickly. Oh wait, I've got to talk before I ask a question. All right. Sean Barker, Caldwell leaders, Kizilla. So this guy called Porky. He's quite well known. He's got about 11,000 subs, so more than the Triple B. But he started years ago. Triple B started like 3 months ago, and he's had some words with me on the channel when I talked about him and the Emperor Michael, who some people have said is dead. I'll get onto that. I don't know about that. I thought he commented it on the channel. But Caldwell, and listen, man, there's some very good evidence. These kids, including some of the well-known as pro boxers and amateur boxers, and their stories all corroborated, saying that Caldwell would put the heating up 73 degrees, baby. Turn the heating up. He's even on camera saying that. And they would get all hot, and he go, oh, why don't you take off your clothes? And why don't you wrestle? And I'll wrestle you. And his scared of a wife would come over with a hairy pum-pum hanging out. It needs to be investigated. But why is Porky laid off him? Paid off? Threats? Threats isn't good enough because this guy's, man, who done 10 years behind door. Porky annoys me, man. He's a pussy, man. Pierce Brosnan, 10 years behind door. That's right, man. Tony Anderson is an oil driller, says Miles the Buck Anderson. I think Tony, no, it's the other way around. His woman is a coal burner. Missy Rara again. Yes, please expose Adam Smith and Shalom. I'm confused as to why Smith's head of Sky Boxing, why Ben Shalom was brought in the scuffle. Exactly. And that lets you know immediately there's an issue there. The guy who knew nothing about boxing, had no experience in boxing, becoming the head of boxing at Sky Sports, a guy who's universally disliked. You know, you just need to look on boxing forums, and people can't stand him. All he does is, I call him alliteration Adam Smith, because adjective Adam Smith, because all he does is use alliterations and adjectives. Mesmerizing, magic, you know, mystic, Irish icon, Katie Taylor. Yes, I'll expose that. Don't worry about that, man. Let's see what else we got. Maybe I'll ask a question, right? What do you think about David Greenblatt's girl? Would you go all drilling with David Greenblatt's woman? That's what I want to know. Back in the day, now I'm a celibate, and I'm a voluntary celibate, not an incel. But back in the day, yeah, I'd drill that. I wouldn't take it back to my mother or anything like that. I'd ask her to straighten her hair, but I would definitely all drill it. Yeah. What about you guys, man? No, okay. Alex Bellotti, yes, I like my man Alex. Think about this, my guy. Joe Parker just replaced Danny Kinahan as boxer's sponsor. You see Peter Fury, Joe Parker, MTK, and Coos. Wait, I know you just signed Joseph Parker. If we're talking about the same Parker, but what you're saying that Joe Parker is this a different Parker? I need more information, man. Chris Casanova. Are you from Casanova Banks? Because you won't like this either if you are. Look at that. Sorry, it's funny to me, man. It's funny to me. She's a man. There's a lot of people that claim celebrities and all that are a different gender than they grew up in, or whatever you're allowed to say. I don't know how much I believe that. It has been pushed, that agenda, but I can't talk about it. It's a boxing channel. We talk about boxing and occasionally pum pum. Miles the Buck Anderson. I love men. Yeah, I know you do, bro. Oops, sorry. Tony Anderson is an uncle Tom, an Uncle Tom. You've got to play out while snow. Yeah, for those that know, I mean, that's a bit of doxing right there. Tony Anderson is like snow plowing. Oh, this is interesting. Sean Barker, when's the Conspiracy Channel? You know, the problem is that this is a hobby for me, and I need to go to the other level. I can't host it on YouTube because YouTube will just slap you and censor you. That's why I got the other channels that, because I talk about stuff that I'm not meant to talk about. You know, so hello, here we have Simon Kagwa Njada. Hello, brother. How are you? Let me tell you this for nothing. I love you coming to the channel. Huh? I love you. I love them happy African dudes, man. I love them. Gay J is jealous of Lennox. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Of his skills, yeah, sure, but you know, I mean, Lennox is older, and you know, a Gay is still, you know, on the radar. I don't think he's jealous of him. I think he's jealous of his achievements. But a Gay, if he's got any sense, knows he's whack anyway. Is that Bolly or say? Please say it's a wig. No, man, these are David Greenblatt's original, beautiful dreadlocks. And it took years, no washing, you know. You got to put up with the smell of that thing. Must stank, man. Stank. Right, it's my time for some questions. What do you think about Butterbean? You know, I exposed him on another video, Eric Ash, Butterbean. Apparently, his biggest problem, this guy's about 55 and he's about 400 pounds, which in stone is, I don't know, 30 stone. And he's huge and fat. And his whole sub story was, I couldn't get any pom-pom when I was at high school because I was so fat. It's like, as if that's a surprise, as if that's the girl's fault. They don't want some 400-pound behemoth rolling on top of them, possibly breaking their bones. You know, there's a 50% chance you don't get out there alive. But Butterbean said, my biggest problem was the addiction to pum pum, not drugs, and not drink, Pum pum. I don't know. What you think about that? Oh, oh, oh shit. Wayne Martino, Fat Paeta. Yeah, he's a fat fucker, no doubt. Butterbean's a virgin. He's had 2 kids. One of them is called Baby Bean, which is not that original. And he got knocked out in every single fight. You can see my video on it. He got knocked out in every single fight. 1 boxing, 3 MMA. You got knocked out in 1 round. So it's pretty wet, man. Pierce Brosnan, the oil driller Pierce Brosnan, who oil drilled Haley Berry. But I mean, he must be hunting like a rhino because his gut overhangs by good foot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like to think about this and talk about this. I don't like to talk disgustingly, but what if you think about it? If you talk about logistically, what kind of how does Butterbean get his nut on? Yeah? He can't go on top; he would smash them. So maybe doggy style, but then you got the huge belly that he's got to lift up, or the girl on top. I mean, to be honest, there's only 3 styles anyway, right? People talk about all different positions. There's 3 styles: girl on top, man on top, doggy style. And I think Butterbean must have just sat there pulling his belly up, doing the doggy style. Okay, this is interesting. Peter Fury by Alex Bellotti is one of the biggest drug dealers in the past 30 years. There's a lot of evidence to that. There's a lot of evidence that I will do something about that, man. Sorry. I'm new to this interface. Don't be a hater. Yeah, you talk about Butterbean here. My boy Pierce Brosnan, who's an expert on, the nut, getting his nut on. He must have special medical apparatus, like what they use to breed horses. They used to say that. I don't know if you heard this when you was at school. They say Queen Catherine or whatever. I think that was his name. She was a Russian queen, and she loved yardage. Yeah? She loved the length, and a man wasn't enough for her. She apparently had Rasputin, who apparently had a very warty but very big tool, but even that weren't enough. And they used to have to lower a horse on some apparatus. Catherine the Great, and then the horse would get inside of her, and apparently she died because it was too big for her. I don't know if you heard. I don't think it's true. I don't think it's true, man. But but I don't know. At school they used to say this. Sonny Edwards is a bot when he goes to Dubai. Let me tell you about this. There's a lot of talk, evidence, stuff about how people go to Dubai. Firstly, they can do whatever PEDs they want. Sonny doesn't look like he's done it, but and so they can make a lot of money because these Arab sheiks got so much money and they're super degenerate. What they want to do is humiliate people, and they do that by cheating on them, abusing them. And Sonny is, okay, he's not a big name, but you can still say he's a world champion. He's for the lower ranked sheiks. The lower ranked sheiks will cheat on him, sodomize him, all this stuff. Yeah, that's where he makes his money, man. Tyson Royley, yes, brother, good to see you. So I did a video about Lauren Price. Why has Lauren Price got a skid marker on her chin? Well, I mean, from all that rug munching, man. I imagine, that will give it a graze on your chin, man. Let me see what questions I got. Yeah, what do you think about Ben Shalom with a cut schlong? Is he going to take over world boxing because he's telling people what to do, what they can say to him? Yeah, he's made people sign waivers saying, "Oh, you can't have any links with MGK." I don't understand that because a lot of these guys do, including A. Gay. He had a company called MTK Investments. Look into that, right? And so Shalom is dictating stuff to kids. It's 20-year-old man, yeah? And he's telling people, no Dazen, yeah? No Eddie Hearn, right? No AJ, no Pro Bellum. Why is he bossing experienced boxers around and journalists? Tell me about that. Okay, this is... sorry, man. I forgot I'm not using my iPad. Why are you wearing a mask? It's important to stay as anonymous as you can. Yeah? This is a serious question. You can never stay anonymous unless you're in the woods with no mobile, no technology, no electricity, no link to anything like Ted Kaczynski. Do you know who Ted Kaczynski is? The Unabomber, sorry. He's a super guy. He foretold this, but the man's in prison for life. He went in the woods. Yeah, he had no technology, nothing. And this is years ago. Now we're being tracked by GPS. We're being tracked by our IP addresses, by our addresses, just by having council tax, by any of these things. So I'm being tracked too, but it's better to lessen it. So this is about anonymity. A Polish man, says Inga. Thanks. I don't know who you're talking about here. All right. Miles Buck Anderson says, me and Tony are bottom. We use a plastic cucumber between both our cheeks at the same time and it vibrates. Yeah, I'm not really into that kind of stuff, man. Pierce Brosnan, based Uncle Ted. Yeah, Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber. He told us that technology will ruin us. And look at the way the world is now. And it's been happening for years. Look at it. Every girl acts like a shket. Everybody bitches. All these people, they're just so their batty hole on OnlyFans, Michelle Hoff Phelps, and they get paid for it. That all comes from technology. And technology is eroded models because the TV is essentially an indoctrination tool, a brainwashing tool, because it implants false memories, false ideas, and false themes into your head. You sit there watching it. In normal world, right? Everything that you see and happens has an impact on your brain, how it thinks, and how you view things, right? That's the normal way. But TV has replaced that. So it's a fake visualization. It implants your head with fake memories. When you're in the pub and you're talking about some a current event, and everyone thinks they know about it suddenly. They might be talking about something they never thought about because they repeat just what they heard in the papers, and especially the TV, man. TV is the most evil of them all. It is literally, a brainwashing machine. I mean, I've seen people, guys that used to work for CIA and stuff like that, said, yeah, it's a brainwashing tool, indoctrination tool. Okay. I love to see new people. Mix Bush, I've seen him before, but great to see you tonight. Shows your scars, Dave. It's funny because David Greenblatt, after he got rinsed out by the Triple B, mainly, he must have seen it. Oh, people think I'm lying. There was other chat too. It's not only me, but he suddenly printed these pictures of these scars that, this was me on the night. And they're all like really healed. He definitely had some surgery, but the surgery was something to do with back surgery. It's not from a car. It's not from a motorcycle crash. There is zero evidence of the crash, and everything is logged. Yeah. Everything is logged. No evidence of the crash. Yeah. His alleged injuries don't match what he said. I mean, this is a guy who said in 2017, I think it was, or 18, that he had such a bad crash his arm fell off and had to be reattached. That's medically impossible, I think. And 3 days later, he was commentating as a Brooklyn Nets match. And he's 6'9", and he was in Vietnam, and he was in Baltimore. Come on, forget about it. Mr. Rocky, the anonymity, absolutely. Okay, this is interesting. Alex Bellotti. I've met a few Freemasons before. Sneaky fuckers, can't answer any questions clearly. Scared to death of a normal conversation. This is a bigger conversation I can have here, but absolutely, I've had similar. We help people. We help people. Yeah, it's bullshit. Wait, no, come on, forget about it. This can't be real. TFL TV, this can't be the real one. It's definitely not a real one because he doesn't show his face. But yeah, everyone, how's it going? Be safe, yeah. Or my gay uncle will put it on chocolate fountain. This is definitely not the real TFL, but I'd like to have him on, to be honest. New boy, I love to see a new message, bro. Kier, my boy Kier T. Thank you, brother, for coming. Are you going to take down YB? I'm just going to expose him, and it's his fault. And he hopefully will think I shouldn't be so obsessed with lying, with fraud, with cheating people. Okay, here's my boy. Now this one, big up, Dan Colon, £1.79. It's Adam Smith after the Batio Pump. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Now I might actually make £5 per video. Is Adam Smith after the Batio Pump? I mean, he's got 3 kids or something, so he seems a bit asexual to me. But that's not to say that he didn't have to do some degrading stuff to get where he is. My boy, Savage Gentleman, what's up, brother? Shalom got out juiced by Bob on his first big night with that Josh Taylor. You know, that was interesting because he went nuts. He was like, I can't believe he got the wrong guy, and this was his promotion, right? I think, and it's unusual for a guy to say that in that position. Though you say, oh well, it's what the judges see, and blah blah blah. So yeah, I was very suspicious of that. I think he's new to the game and doesn't understand how it works. Just right, man. Oh, this is definitely not real time. I'm a switch hitter, so we'll have to have some parliamentary procedure. Yeah, he's got some good, he's got some good phrases, Ty. My boy, you take us, Tanya Reject, dash out of here, future pedo. That's a bit harsh. I'm not going to comment. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff about Adam Smith, man. About rituals, about youngsters. I don't trust him. To get that powerful, you have to get that powerful without any skills, being disliked so much, and having no background in the sport. And I'm going to reveal him. You know, so he lied about when he got into boxing. He wrote a book called that's really whack, brutality, about how the family in boxing. Like, who cares about that? He's also about I love the family. What family? What? Really, your own family or something else? But it says about how I can expose this. It's gonna be in my video about how we. When I watched Hagler Hearns, I cried. It doesn't fit in because he said in another interview years before that he got into boxing when the Riddick Bowe, Evander Holyfield fan man incident happened. And now the narrative's changed. He's a liar, he's a snake, he's a wrong and stab you in the back. Maston, I says like getting attacked in the battle. He's probably been forced to, I don't really know. What about, let's talk some boxing. What about Daniel Dubois? What did you think about Daniel the behemoth burly buck Dubois? I can't believe I stayed up for it and got my drink on. It's like watching they pulled some big buck off the door and throw him in against a McDonald's manager who's 55 and he beat him up. And he could have stopped him in the first round. No doubt. LG Phoenix. Did Kelbrook and Kid Galahad get sexy abused in Ingleton? Deep question. There was definitely something going on in that gym. Usually brown men. There's pictures of Brooke and Galahad walking naked with John Ingle muscled up on a beach. It's very creepy. Something went on that gym. There is something weird there. And Brendan Ingle ain't the saint that people portray, by the way. My boy Pierce, Dubois chin will go in his next fight. I don't think he's very good. He's just a massive buck, and they've stuffed him full of PEDs. And he sits there with a shitty look on his face. He does what he's told. Bruno 2.0, but he may reach as far as Bruno, but Bruno's whack anyway, man. Let's have a look. I like to answer the comments. Lee Talks Boxing knows what he's got a channel as well if you want to check it out. Daniel Dubois will get nowhere and lose top level fights. After he loses, he'll go back to the jungle. I don't know where he's from. He's British. He's 100% English. Dubois. The thing is, there's not very much quality in the heavyweights, right? So the great thing about dreadlocks, it's quite nice to twirl them, but they stink. But Dubois, the thing is just he's still young. What is he? 24, something like that. 25. There's not a lot of good heavyweights. Who's name me some good heavyweights. They're all old. The only one I got is Bakodir Jalolov. He's from I think Uzbekistan or Kazakhstan. He won a gold medal. Richard Torres, who he beat, is young, from the United States, and looks a bit like Fred West actually. If you look, I just don't think there's a lot there, so he might win something. Listen, if Trevor Bryan can say he's world heavyweight champion, there's any possibility. Tyson Fury would buck Ray Daniels as OD Phoenix, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. This guy's obsessed. This dreadlocks has to be fake or wig. Why, man? What? Are you? Why are you being, disrespectful to David Greenblatt? Oh, I quite like this. Is that little pea head of Dubois like? Yeah, he's got quite a small head. But Larry Holmes had a little head and a big jaw, and Larry Holmes could take a punch. And it's better than having a peanut head, like what's his name? Spencer Fearon. He's got a peanut head, and he thinks he's bright, but he's got a very underdeveloped prefrontal lobe, so you can't really think into the future. He just goes off emotionally, can't control the part of his brain, the animal part. I think Dubois knows his place. He's like a bull. He's a bull. Yeah, Missy Rara. I'm very suspicious of Ben Shalom appearing from nowhere and all of a sudden having a skull. Exactly. How do you go from being a student, who's had a couple of businesses, running parties and all that, to running a couple of whack boxer events, which is basically just his way in, to suddenly being one of the most important guys at Sky? He even tells Adam Smith what to do, and you got to sign this waiver, and no AJ, no Eddie Hearn, no Probellum. What was the other one? But none of that anyway. Yeah, it's very suspicious, man. El Pinche Punch. Hey, what's up, homeboy? How you going, man? I got full respect for your people, eh? Help me troll Boxeo Conflow. I don't know who this guy is, man. If you want me to troll someone, just give me a comment on one of my videos, and I'll have a look at them. That's all I can say, man. There's a lot of creepy remarks here, man, that I can't comment on. Okay, it's been almost an hour. There's 10 more minutes because David Greenblatt is going to have to drain the lizard at some point. Yeah? And that lizard's going to have to be drained, man. So 10 minutes we got. We got some good chat, man. I appreciate it. I can't read that. I can't read that out, obviously. Bob Arum's very experienced man, and I guess he's a top in that community. AJ's 33, never seen his girlfriend. What's going on? I'm glad you mentioned that. Firstly, in the old channel, I used to say all that. Okay, there's no way. There's AKA Skinz, right? Let me see if I can get a picture of AKA Skinz up. No, it's not worth it. I can't be asked. Look, AKA Skinz was his constant companion. He's always with a man. The one woman he was said to be with, who allegedly had a child with, he goes, it's impossible. It's not possible to have a child. What does that tell you? AKA is definitely a batty man. There's no doubt about it. It shocks me how naive people can be. That they don't see it and think, oh, he's definitely a batty man. If I was, he's a huge buck. If I was a guy with £100 million fortune who's allegedly good looking, allegedly, muscled, and he's heavyweight champion, you would just roll through every woman you could until you found a good one. I mean, I don't play like that anymore, but a young man, what has he done? Nothing. What he's done is spend time with AKA Skinz. And then they broke up before the Ruiz fight. You remember that? and then they got back together for the Ruiz rematch, and then they split up by the Pulev match. AK Skinz got a payoff, and they split up because Joshua cheated on him. I'm going to do a video on this as well. I had done videos on this many times. I will bet everything I got, every dreadlock on my head, yeah, that A Gay is a Batman's. Oh. Dodgy Daniel Dubois. Frank Warren loves me more than Joyce. He focused on me, yeah, because Warren's about money, man. He's about money, and Joyce was too old for him. Danny Murphy, my boy, is that his kid then? Allegedly, but he denied it. Which is weird. Why would he deny it? Either he's never slept with her and she's a fake girlfriend, or he slept with her a couple of nights, or I don't know, something happened weird, man. Do you know what? If you're part of the Illuminati, and obviously Joshua is, he flashes that all the time, that one eye, yeah, that if you're part of the, you have to have children so they can be exploited, yeah, and so that they buy you, because then you're vulnerable. So what happens? How does this woman get pregnant? I don't know. He denied it for 6 months. He said it's impossible. That is not my kid. Let's see what else we got here. Dan Colonel. What's up, bro? Adam Smith's breast smells like oysters. I wouldn't want to get that close, bro. Alex Belotti. Is Dan Dubois another victim of the cabal? He will be. He's been manufactured. He's been pumped full of HGH. He's got all the same kind of lumps on his hands that are a sign of HGH abuse that AG has all the time, that he claimed, oh, street fight. Now, they change all the time. And apart from anything else, I'm sorry, AG, the middle-class guy, street fight, a huge buck like that would put bodies on the floor, and you have a big police record. It's nonsense. What HGH can make the bones grow weirdly, and you have weird calluses. I've seen that on Dubois. There's no doubt. He's not exactly a high IQ guy. Of course. How do you know this? It's common sense, apart from anything else, and also people in the industry. Yeah? But common sense, knowing about, seeing the signs. Right, what's the time, man? The lizard will have to be drained. The green-black lizard will have to be drained. Miami's a hotbed for the cabal. Yeah, why? Who's the Ukraine president, Zelensky? He has 850, conservatively, $1 million of wealth, and he used to be some whack two-bob comedian dressing up in women's clothes. He has a £35 million mansion in Miami. Think about that. Ege is fake, overhyped from the get-go. Yes, he's found out by Ruiz. Yeah, he lost 2, maybe 3 fights clearly in the Olympics. He was gifted the title from a guy who won it. This Strip Fury. Of course, man. It's just set up for him to make the money. He's manufactured. He's part of the agenda. He's preaching all the. And he will. By the way, he'll come out to be a Batman after he's retired, though. Not yet, because they don't want to mess with the money. Afterwards, he will come out. Trust me. Right, we've got a few more questions. Let's have some questions. I'm dying to drain that damn lizard, man. And I'm going to get my drink on because I was so hungover from last night. Wasted watching that stuff. I got to do hair of the dog. Couple more questions. Okay, Danny Murphy, what are those funny things on AJ's hands? As I told you, the growth, the HGH growth, you get calluses, you get bone growth, there's even someone's nose, on his feet, on his knee joints. You see it, you know it. I don't know why I get asked this all the time. Craig Connell, hello Craig. Why are you covering your face for, pal? Why shouldn't I? Why do you want to see my face? Right? This is basically about the importance of anonymity. Because I'm red-pilled and I want people to know how to live their lives and live it anonymously. you will never be truly anonymous. I know that, but we have to fight back in some way. But the real question: why would anybody want me to show my face? What does it matter, man? It's bizarre, man. Yeah, that's right. Answer your question, Craig. Try and protect my hand. That's correct. Oh, I see, pal. That's cool, man. I believe that's cool, man. Right, two more. I want two more good questions, bruv. I haven't seen this boy before. John Bennett, hello, brother. When's the IB expose coming? Now, I've owed the Adam Smith expose for some time. I've written some notes, but it just bugs me because I despise him, and I've got in real life stuff too. I'm only like as I said, I'm only like £7 a day on this. But I think next week it needs to be done. I'm still in two thoughts. Like I said, if he gives me a £5,000 super chat, I might go, you know what? Forget about it. Even the Triple B can be bought. Okay. AJ needs to go on Lance Armstrong drug methods to improve his stamina. This is what's really important. When people go, oh, they've never failed a test. A-Gay's never failed a test, so obviously he's clean. Listen, man. Lance Armstrong never failed a single test. A single test. He only failed it afterwards when they retried his old samples. Why would they retry his old samples? Because he upset someone. Right? There's so many ways to beat a drug test. Mike Tyson had a fake tool that he would have clean urine and pretend to wee in it. He admitted it. There's masking. So you got drugs that cover up other drugs. You got timing. You got a TUE, which is a therapeutic usage exemption. So you go, oh, I'm sorry, my testosterone is so high, but I've got a TUE because I've got low testosterone. There are so many ways. Also, there's bribery. That's right. Mike Tyson never failed a test. He was hoovering up the Yale and the Greens. But I have to be honest with you, I believe Tyson was on PDs as well. He hasn't admitted to that, but I definitely think he was. Ugh, come on, man. I've got to have a better question. Would he dance on a Saudi aubergine for cash? No, come on, man. I have honor. Something's more important than cash money. I don't know why people are obsessed with cash money. If you've got enough to have a roof over your head, to have the food, and have a bit of a reasonable time, you don't need all that money. Things are more important: integrity, morals, family, respect. Yeah. Do you think Emily Bitches or Michelle Ho Phillips is going to feel great when their kids that are made from frozen eggs go on porno sites and they see their pum pum out? Come on, man. Right, come on. We need okay, last question, please. Okay, this is the last question. Well, it's actually a statement. Mike Tyson got daggered a few times by the cabal. Yes. He rocked the boat and he was an individual, right? Everyone knows who followed the whole rape thing in court that he was, even if he was guilty, the evidence was so weak that he could not be found guilty. It was so poor. And he had his lawyer was awful. His lawyer knew nothing about, cases like this. He was stitched up and thrown in prison because he stepped out of line. How did he step out of line? He didn't agree for something they asked for. I don't know, to throw a fight or to push Batty business or something like that, man. That's what it is, man. I've heard this. I can't talk about it. I know a doctor who says that. Okay, one more question. Let's have a question, man. One more question to David Greenblatt, the legend of David Greenblatt. Come on, man. Oh, what? Forget about it. Dan Colonel. Thank you, brother. £4.49. I appreciate it. Thank you. Cheers for the last. I really appreciate it. This will be the last question. Thank you so much, Dan Colonel. If you've got a channel, I'll go and have a look because I'm easily bribed, just like the YP. But no, I really appreciate the cash money. Thanks for the laughs. Yeah, it was good. It was all right, man. I had a terrible hangover. I was dreading it, bro. And I couldn't get, like I said, the interfaces are so poor. Yeah. And my PC is so whack. And I couldn't even print a proper David Greenblatt picture out. But peace in the Middle East, guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you soon. I might take a break for a few days. I've got some in real thing to take care of. By the way, before I go, does anyone know about Emperor Michael? Because I've had people say he's been whacked. I did a video on him. Yeah. But best cigar for batting business. I'm not answering that, Wayne, bro. Does anyone know about Emperor Michael? Okay, one more question. This is a good question. I don't want to get away, but I need to drain the lizard. Brian Sears, how did Daniel Dubois and Brian make millions of dollars? This is impossible. Absolutely. I'm thinking it was a money laundering operation, because apparently the arena was half empty, so they're washing money that's come through criminality, and Don King has admittedly been linked to the Italian mafia, and so they wash money basically. That's all it is. So we're washing money. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Missy Rao should be sent out for the cash. No, I don't need cash. Not because I'm that rich, but I ain't got no expensive lifestyle, man. I don't need to go designer clothes. I need to spend loads of money on yayo, loads of money in the clubs. I just need food, get my food on, get the occasional drink on, and that's it, man. So forget about it. Okay. We're all done. Paulie B, cheers, bro. Now go Dre the main vein. Thank you, brother. And one more. My boy Spider Rico Emperor's washes. Spider Rico ended up being a dishwasher. He's a legend. Okay, guys. Peace. I got RIP Michael going on. I got Builder Kill. Thank you. Everyone who gave me any of them super chats and who come here, I appreciate that, man. I'll see you next week. All right. Cheers and peace in the Middle East.